Hello food lovers, today I have for you a wholesome pasta recipe. It's loaded with vegetables and it tastes great and is a perfect recipe for meal prep. So let's get started. I'll start by boiling water for the pasta. Here I have 8 cups of water, to which I'll add a generous amount of salt, about a heaping teaspoon. We want it to taste like seawater. And then add 200 grams of pasta, about 2 heaping cups. Boil it as per the package instructions. Now you can use any pasta of your choice. Here I'm using curly pasta, also known as fusilli, because I find it really holds the sauce well. Give it a stir in between so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Now check to see if it is cooked. Now this is cooked, so I'll go ahead and drain it and set it aside. Make sure to spread it out a little so it doesn't stick to each other. And also, please do not wash the pasta with water, otherwise it will not hold the sauce well. Now heat a pan and add 3 tablespoons of oil. Here I'm using olive oil. To this add 1 cup of chopped onion, 1 cup of carrot cut into small pieces, 1 cup of red bell pepper also cut into small pieces, and salt to taste. For your reference, I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt. Mix it well and fry it on medium-high heat until the veggies are slightly browned. It will take about 8 to 9 minutes. Now you really need to take the time and brown the veggies. That is what will add flavor to this dish. Make sure to stir it often so it doesn't burn. This looks nicely fried, and if you notice, the vegetables have shrunk quite a bit, and this is what we are looking for. Now add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped garlic. Mix it well and continue to fry, but not for too long, just about 30 seconds or so. We don't want the garlic browned at this point. And then add 2 cups of zucchini cut into small pieces and 1 cup of cooked unsalted chickpeas. Now if you're using the salted kind, make sure you adjust the salt accordingly. And now we'll add some more salt. For your reference, I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of oregano and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now if you do not like your food spicy, you can either reduce the amount of cayenne pepper or skip it altogether. Mix it and fry it for another 2 to 3 minutes. We are cooking on medium-high heat here. If you notice, I have seasoned the vegetables as I add them, so make sure you do that. Now you may think it's a lot of salt, but we are not gonna add any more salt after this, especially not to the tomatoes. I find if we add salt to the tomatoes, it loses its sweetness and turns sour. So that's not a good idea. And also, it's a lot of vegetables that we are cooking here. This looks good. Now we'll add 1½ cup of strained tomatoes. Mix it. And half a cup of water. Mix it well and bring it to a rapid simmer. And then reduce the heat to low and cover and cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes. The longer the better. This will be sufficient time for all the flavors to blend together. It's been 20 minutes. Now if you notice, there are little specks of oil on top of the sauce, which means the sauce is cooked well. Give it a mix. And then add the cooked pasta. Mix it well and turn back the heat to medium and cook it for about a minute or less. and then turn off the heat. And then garnish it with 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, a good drizzle of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. I highly recommend that you add the olive oil, and also use a good quality one. Here I'm using some cold pressed organic olive oil, and half a cup of fresh chopped basil. Give it a good mix. Now the garnish is what actually finishes the dish and enhances the flavors, so please do not skip any of these ingredients. And then taste for seasoning. Now this is good for me, but if you want, you can go ahead and add some salt. All done and ready to eat. Top it with some more basil and serve it hot. Now this is a great way to add vegetables to your diet and is a perfect recipe for meal prep. And I really hope you'll give it a try. For the list of ingredients and their exact measurements by weight, please see the description box below. If you like this recipe, please share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe.